Alright, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Zone. I'm back with another video. Now, I'm about to show y'all this little strategy that I use on the Forex market, you know what I'm saying? For indices or whatever, yo. It works on everything. I'm about to show y'all this strategy so y'all can go ahead and duplicate it. Yo, why both of my screens right here, yo? I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all this strategy so y'all can go ahead and duplicate it. And then, hold up. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the strategy so y'all can duplicate it. And yeah, so before we get into the video though, look, if you want to join my free Telegram group chat, right, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Yo, y'all could join the chat if you trade Forex or whatever you do. You could join the chat if you want to learn how to trade Forex. Join the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put y'all on game. We always talking up in there. I'm gonna leave it open, bro. I used to make people pay for it, but I'm gonna open it up so y'all can join. Y'all still not gonna get access to like the Forex Academy that I do, right? But y'all gonna be able to come in here and talk and learn stuff with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So the link is in the description, bro. I'm gonna be posting some free signals in there every once in a while. I also got a little VIP chat where I send out signals to my, you know what I'm saying, group. So if you want to join that, I charge $30 a month. Go to the free group chat. Hit me up in the free group chat, and you know what I'm saying, I'll get you set up if you want. If you don't want to sit on the charts all day and look at the charts at 3 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, and you would rather me send you a message to your phone that tells you what to do, like, all right, buy here, sell here. You know what I'm saying? You basically just copy and paste whatever I say, and you make money from it. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put y'all on for $30 a month. You gonna make way more than that, bro. You gonna make, bro. Hey, when we trade in gold and US30, you gonna make way more than $30. You know what I'm saying? Your first trade probably be $30, bro. So your first trade probably be 300. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it, right? This gonna be a scalping strategy for people that got like small accounts. Even big accounts can do it too, but you wanna use bigger lot sizes, of course. But for small account holders, this strategy is really good for y'all because you can get in the markets quick and get out quick with big bread. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gotta sit here and hold no trades all day, especially with gold and US30. That's why I'm not even telling y'all about these Forex pairs, because they move too slow. You know what I'm saying? You might can catch some good pips on the GBP pair, but the rest of these pairs move like turtles, yo, and I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? So we finna hop into it, right? Bro, I keep on messing up this video, bro. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it though, right? We on the charts now. Let's go back to it, right? We're gonna start from the beginning of the charts. So basically, you identify your zone, right? I mean, you identify the trend. This is a trend-based strategy, right? This strategy gonna be great for anybody that got a small account, like $100, 200, 300, 400, 500, all the way up to like 1,000. You trying to build that account up quick? You gonna do that with this pair, with these two pairs and this strategy. You gonna do that, right? So basically, you identify the trend. We got our trend line. We see that gold is moving in the uptrend. It's been moving in the uptrend for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We don't do none of the trades on the 1 hour though. We just do all this on the smaller time frames, because you get better entries on the smaller time frames. You could clearly see what's going on in that time span. So that's why we take our trades on the smaller time frames instead of taking them on the 1 hour, right? But we do all our technical analysis on the 1 hour. You mark off a couple zones on the 1 hour, right? As you can see right here, this was like a major zone because it was at an even number. It was at 1930. Price kept rejecting around this area, so I marked this zone off. Then I marked off the area where price, the highest area that price went to recently, which is, it made that new all-time high. So I tried to get all those wicks in here because price rejected off that area a bunch of times. You feel me? Then I went down to the 30-minute and I marked off this area because this is where price been rejecting at lately. So I'm like, all right, if price come back down here, I'm gonna go ahead and enter a buy, because like I said, we in an uptrend, so we looking for buys. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go down to your 15-minute time frame and your 5-minute time frame. Those gonna be the two time frames you take your trades on. The 15-minute time frame trades is gonna be a little bit more like on the nail, but the 5-minute ones be on the nail too. You know what I'm saying? Every situation is different, right? So you go to the 15-minute chart, and as you can see, right, let me even go down to the 5-minute because I want to show y'all the trades that I took. I've been taking trades all the way down here, yo, like it's crazy. But I'm gonna just show y'all what happened recently. Even though this looked like a consolidation zone, I caught mad pips. I caught like 300 pips on gold in one day, like 2 days ago, right? So basically, gold went up and made this new all-time high. At that moment, it came back down, right? It's consolidating for a little minute, even though you see it create this new support zone because it's just keep rejecting this area a bunch of times. Like this 1930 area is not trying to break it, right? But I don't enter the trade unless I see it bounce off the 50 EMA, which is our red EMA, right? Fuck, I kind of messed up because I gotta tell y'all what y'all gotta do first. Before y'all even look at the chart, make sure you got these two moving averages on, right? The 14 EMA and the 50 EMA. This RSI, you don't pay no attention to my RSI right here because I use this for another strategy called divergence, which I'm not showing y'all right now. But y'all will see that in the future video. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. So you got your 14 EMA and you got your 50 EMA, right? You put those on your chart. Those are your two indicators that you're going to put on your chart on TradingView or on MetaTrader 4, your phone app, right? But anyway, we see price came up here, made a new all-time high at that moment. It rejected the area, came back down to 1930, which is like a support zone. And it was just bouncing off this area a bunch of times, right? But once our EMA catches up to the price, I'm like, all right, cool. This is our moving support. You know what I'm saying? For this area. So I just look at the candles. I see that the candles getting smaller, right? We got this big old engulfing candle on the 5-minute, right? But then when the candle came close to the 50 EMA, they just started giving wicks, and the candles got smaller. Then we got a big engulfing candle right here, right? On the 5-minute chart, this is big because it covered two candles, right? And almost covered this one. So I was in the trade before this candle even formed, right? Because once I seen this candle and then I seen this candle giving a rejection, as soon as the candle closed, I enter, right? It spike up. You know what I'm saying? We hold the trade. Even if you'd have just took profit from right here, like I'm saying, you're scalping. So you want to take profits quick. Or you can hold until another support or resistance area, right? So I get into the trade right here. Let me show y'all. Where's my long position thing yet? I enter the trade right here. Why? You can't even see that, so let me just delete it. I enter the trade right here because price bounced off my 50 EMA, right? The 50 EMA is a strong EMA, I'm telling y'all. You enter off the 50 EMA, bounce. And since we in the uptrend, we gonna buy. You know what I'm saying? So we enter this from here. Where is this? 1932. I held the trade all the way up here to 1945, back to this area because I'm like, all right, cool. Price just made this new all-time high. It's gonna retest it. You know what I'm saying? Once you start understanding market structure and stuff like that, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. Because gold follow market structure like better than any other pair that I've seen. So I entered this trade right here, ride it from 1932 to 1945, right? That's like 130 pips in one trade. You know what I'm saying? So I go ahead and get into that trade, make a good amount of bread off that trade, and then price came back down, right? The EMA's crossed, but we ain't tripping off no EMA cross on the smaller time frame, right? Right now because we still in the uptrend, so it's gonna do that, especially in the area where it's consolidating, right? But this is what we do. Say if you was looking at the chart right now, I would have took this trade right here. Even though the price was moving below the 50 EMA, what we got right here? We got a W off a support zone, which y'all gonna learn about if you join my, you know what I'm saying, my trading group or whatever. Y'all gonna understand that we got a big W off the EMA, and we got off the support zone, and we got a small W right here, right? Which y'all don't need to know about that right now. Anyway, price come over here, it starts going back up, right? After this area get rejected, it start going back up. Now we got another small area of like support, which is like right here, right? Where all these wicks is at. So I'm looking at the charts and I'm just analyzing, like, all right, the 50 and the 14 EMA crossed going upwards again. That's cool. Let me go ahead and see what the price do. Price come back down to this 50 EMA and it's basically at the 14 and the 50, right? And I enter the trade before it even crossed because I already know what it's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I enter the trade, and what am I targeting? I'm targeting this right here. I'm gonna target this area, or I'm gonna target this area. But usually when I'm entering trades like this, I don't take profit. I don't enter no TP all the way up here. I'll put the TP like on the last candle before it dropped, because I'm just trying to secure the pips. You feel me? So either way, you would have made some bread. So right from right here, 1937 to 1941, you up. You feel me? You up 40 pips. So that's all you gotta do, yo, for this strategy for small accounts. If you're trying to build them quick, it's really never no drawdown, yo. You never really gonna get that much drawdown, and if you do, it's because you entered the trade too early. You was entering it off a resistance area, but you wasn't seeing it bounce off the 50. You feel me? Always wait for it to bounce off the 50. The 50 gonna be your best friend. Even when you seen the EMAs cross over here, what happened? Price came back down. I mean, price started dropping, right? An idiot would get into the trade once they see it start dropping right here, like, oh, the price is going below the EMAs. No, you don't enter. You wait and see what happens. You come back up here. All right, now the EMAs is crossed, right? What we got right here? We got a push to the 50. We got a rejection, right? Now I'm gonna get in right here. You feel what I'm saying? And then you go ahead and ride it from what, 1937 all the way down to 1931. You don't cost 60 pips in a matter of 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all to do this strategy, yo. Like I said, I'm gonna do one more quick brief overview for it. Identify your trend, right? Go down on the 1 hour chart and you mark off your zones. You can do this on any time frame, whichever time frame you want to, but I look at the 1 hour because it's like a stronger confirmation. Go on your 1 hour time frame, identify your zones, or you could go on your 30-minute too, since we scalping the 30-minute is cool, right? Identify your zones, wait for price to come back down to your zones, and then if the 50 EMA follows the price and it rejects that area, you go ahead and enter. My 50 EMA is the red one. You can color these whatever you want to, right? So let's go on US30. And like I said, every time you enter one of these support areas where you can see the prices rejecting off the 50, just target the next resistance area. You feel me? And go ahead and take profit up there. I'm mad I'm making this video because I just missed out on this trade, to be honest with you. I tried to record this video like 3 times, yo, and I missed it out like every single time. But as you can see, we got this trade right here about to go all the way up here. It's gonna break 1950 for sure. I'm mad I ain't in this trade, but just because I missed the trade don't mean I'm gonna enter it right here. And what if price wanna come back down to the 50 again? What's gonna happen? I'm gonna be in drawdown. You know what I'm saying? And if you over leveraging your account, which most of y'all probably doing if you want a small account, because that's the only way you're gonna grow a small account is to over leverage it. That's if you're trying to grow the account fast. If you're trying to grow it slowly, then you know you can compound and do other stuff like that. But if you're trying to flip that account quick, you're gonna be over leveraging, right? Like I said, look, you enter this trade right here like an idiot, and what you doing? You in drawdown now. The price gonna come back down to a support area, or the 50 EMA, and then you're gonna be holding that trade trying to wish that it come back to you, when you could just be patient and wait for it to come to your 50, and then you enter, and you ain't gotta deal with no drawdown. So let me show y'all this on US30, okay? Because it's the same exact thing. But except on US30, you're not gonna catch all those pips that you will catch on gold like that quick. Like if you got a 0.10 on gold and it go up 50 pips, it move up $5, you making $50. On US30, it go up $5 with a 0.1, you making $5. You feel me? So it's like you will have to have a little bit more money in your account, but US30 do move a lot though. Like if you were to enter this trade, say you down here, right, and you rolled it back up here, that's like $100. Hold on, 2652. That's a good little bit of bread. It's like a $700 move. You feel me? Just from here to this zone. So you can really do it. But let me show y'all. We get on our 1 hour time frame and we identify the trend, right? As you can see right here, our trend is moving up, right? We're not even talking about what's going on over here. We're going to draw this right quick. We got a trend line. Let me see. I'll start it from right here. If we were just looking at this area, right, before price broke, this trend line. So we got this trend line right here on the 1 hour. Come down to our 30-minute, we can look at that too for some areas, for some zones, right? We already got our zones drawn on the 1 hour. Up here for the most recent high, and then we go here for our support level, right? Go down to the smaller time frames. Everything looking cool on the 30-minute, lines up with the hour. Go down to the 15-minute chart. Now what I'm looking for price to come to an area or create an area of support, bounce off that area of support if the 50 EMA is there, okay? So as you can see right here would have been a perfect trade. Why? Price created an area of support right here. It might have been on the 5-minute time frame or whatever, but it created that area of support. Let me show y'all. It really was just price consolidating, right? But anyway, we go back to our 15. We see all that consolidation right there, which is a support area too, because price is just stalling it, right? I ain't gonna draw this up on my chart, but I'm just gonna show y'all what y'all could do, right? Price is moving up, even if you don't feel like drawing these zones. Price moving up, we know it's moving up. It comes back to this 50 EMA. Once you see all these baby candle rejections, you see all these fireflies, all these dojis, all these hammers, you know price not trying to go back down. What makes more sense? Do it make more sense for price to come all the way back down here when it's in an uptrend, or do it make more sense for it to come all the way back, like for it to continue up? And where price stopped at, it stopped at an even number. It stopped at 27,200, because that's them even number areas that price like to, you know what I'm saying, that the banks like to push price to. So me understanding all this is kind of easy for me to understand. It's hard for me to explain it, yo, because I ain't no teacher, but you know what I'm saying. But anyway, we get into the trade right here, right? I see it's bouncing off my 50 EMA. It actually engulfs these candles and moves back above my 14, which is the extra confirmation. Like, all right, cool, let me get in this. You know what I'm saying? The price trading above the 14 EMA, so I'm gonna hold this trade. Get into this trade. If you would have got in with a 0.1, right here, you get in with a 0.1 right here, and you ride it all the way up to 27,200. You made $300 in how many? Probably like an hour or two. You feel me? You made $300 in 2 hours just by being patient, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's see something more recent. Let's see something more recent. Not bad. All right, so we got price, right? We got this area of support. Price trading, come down, reject this area. Now what we get? We got the 50. No, we got some engulfing candles, right? That go above the 14 and the 50 EMA. Now we got an area of support right here, right? In this lower zone, we got an area of support at an even number 26,600, right? That's a lot to explain, but anyway, basically what you want to do is you want to get into the trade. I mean, you want to wait for price to come down to this 50 EMA. If you see your rejections and it start to push away from the 50 EMA, you can go ahead and enter, right? On US30, it's a little different because the price moves so quick. But as you can see, you get in right here, bro, and you just hold this trade. You up, you eating. It never goes in no drawdown. You feel me? As long as you identify the trend, enter off the 50 EMA, you most likely not gonna experience that much drawdown. As long as your 50 EMA is at one of your support areas or created a new support and is trading at that area. Like right here, me understanding informations, I probably would have took this trade just because I could have did that real quick and got up out of it, right? But that's for another video. But like I said, hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying, bro. Do this strategy on gold and then go to US30 and test it out. But it works for both. If you understand US30, you probably understand what I'm saying a little better. You can go test it on it. But for the beginners and stuff like that, man, try this out on gold. If you got like a $500 account, $100 account, try this out with like 0.10s, 0.5s. Build it up and then go more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? 0.30s, 0.50s, and build your account up. This is for scalpers, right? So yeah, let me know if y'all understand that video and enjoyed it. If you did, man, hit that like button for your boy. I know this ain't the usual content that I post, but I'm trying to show y'all how to get some money. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Make sure y'all join my free Telegram chat if y'all trying to get some signals for free area here and there. You know what I'm saying? You can make you some money just from me doing all the work. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to do all the work for you, join my VIP chat. $30 a month. You gonna make, bruh, you gonna flip that account times 10. But anyway, I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Peace.